Do it for the kids.
All right, y'all. So you know that we have been talking about the 8 commandments. Mm-hmm. That's what it's called.
The 10.
The 10 commandments, right?
Right. The 10 commandments.
And we talked about how the 10 commandments are found in what book of the Bible? Exodus. All right. So today we're going to be looking at the next commandment, which is coming from Exodus 20:15, and it says, "You shall not steal." And of course, that's the New International Version.
Other translation is thou shalt not steal or do not steal.
Okay. So tell me, what do you think it means to steal? Go ahead, Isaiah.
To take without asking and taking permanently. Well, sometimes permanently, but sometimes you get caught and have to give it back.
Okay. Jatalia, what do you think it means to steal?
Taking something that is not yours.
Taking something that's not yours, that doesn't belong to you. Did you have something to add?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
If you take one of your toys and you take one of your toys, it's kind of weird to take one of your toys.
Okay.
All right.
So, yes. Stealing means that you're taking something that doesn't belong to you.
Right.
Like when we're playing Dallas-opoly, and you know how Daddy, when he wants to win, he'll take one of my properties or he'll sneak some of my money over into his stash.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't do that.
He doesn't do that.
And you over there.
I'm over here. That's why I'm busy with this mix over here.
No, he doesn't do that.
I don't do that.
But if he did do that, and if I was making a play, and he's up there taking some of my money and putting it in his pile, then that would be considered what?
Stealing.
Right, exactly. So to do a quick little demonstration, let me go ahead. We're gonna play a little quick game.
Ooh.
Give everybody the same amount of money. Here we go. Here you go, Jeremiah's.
Yay!
That's for you.
I'm gonna win.
Tally, this is for you. All right, this is for you. All right, so we all got the same amount, right?
I think so.
We all should start off with about 200, right?
Looks like you might have a little bit
3.
more.
I have 1. She has 2. He has 2. She has 2.
Okay, so we should
I
all
have
have
1.
200, right?
You
I have
give me
200. Me too.
I got
So he
300.
has 3, so
Okay.
what's wrong with this picture?
You need to give me 1.
Well, look, I decided to give.
I have 1.
Hold on, I decided to give myself another 100 because I really want to win.
Oh, you can't do that.
I can't do that,
do
right?
that.
You feel
can't
kind of
do
hot,
that.
don't you?
Yeah, you can.
Well, listen, y'all. So we're going to talk about some of the ways you can steal. Well, that is called cheating, and that is a form of stealing as well. See, when you take it upon yourself to do something that hurts someone else and take from someone else when they don't know it or without them knowing it, that's called stealing. And what I just did is called cheating, which is a form of stealing as well. And so why do you think God doesn't want us to steal?
Because it's not the right
evil.
thing to do.
Okay, it's not the right thing to do. It's evil, right? But the Bible also says that we should love our neighbor as ourselves. That means we should love our neighbor just like we love ourselves. And it also says to treat others as we want to be treated. Okay, so when you steal, what you're doing is you're putting yourself above everybody else, including God, because you're going directly against what he says to do and what not to do. You're doing exactly the opposite of what he says to do, and you're doing exactly what he says not to do. So you're putting yourself not only above others, but you're putting yourself above God as well.
And I have a question. If you take another person's and they trying to take from another person's, that would not be good. And that would be stealing.
That would be stealing.
That
You're
would be
absolutely
stealing.
Right.
That would be stealing. So when you're willing to steal to get what you want, what it does is it shows that you have been consumed by evil, and you're at the point to where you do almost anything to get what you want. And it doesn't just stop there. Oftentimes, stealing is the gateway to get to doing even bigger sins or more, I don't want to say more serious sins, because all sin is sin in the sight of the Lord, but it doesnn't just stop at sin. If it doesn't just stop at stealing. If you're willing to steal, God only knows what else you're willing to do to get what you want, right?
Yeah.
So instead of stealing, if there's something that you see that you want, what should you do?
You should save up some of your money and ask your parents if you could buy it.
Save up some of your money. Ask your parents if you can buy it. That's a good idea. Isaiah, what else can you do? Instead of stealing,
You can
want.
rebuke the devil and save your money instead.
Okay. So if he tries to plant that idea in your head, like just take it, they won't notice it. Then you can rebuke him. Okay.
And I have a question.
And make the right choice. Okay. Yes.
Yes.
And then you might also have to do a couple other chores or extra chores around the house, like you said, to save up some money in order to get what you want. Or if, say, Isaiah has a toy that you like, instead of stealing it, what could you ask him?
If he could share it.
If you can share.
If he can share
Okay.
it. So y'all listen. As we talked about before, life is not all about getting what you want, but it's about what God wants from you. And when you're willing to put God first in your life, not only is he willing to give you the things that you need, but he's also willing to give you the things that you want in life as well.
As long as it lines up with his will.
If you take one another things, you just keep it and you never put it back to in
But that's the wrong thing
That's
to do.
the wrong thing.
Well, I think he's given the definition of stealing. He's saying, stealing would be if you take somebody's thing and never give it back. So yes, that is the definition of stealing. Thank you. So children, the bottom line is making sure that thou shalt not do what?
Steal.
Thou shalt not steal. We talked about what you can do instead of stealing and making sure that you're listening to God's voice and following his commandment.
Right, y'all. So thank y'all for joining us on this video. We hope that something helped you on this video. The next video we're going to cut is seeking God's heart and not his hand. We drop videos every Tuesday and Friday at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. So be sure to hit that subscribe button and make sure you hit the notification bell, because for the first half hour, we respond to comments immediately. I hope we did something to help somebody on the other side of this video. If you're offended, we really don't care. This is Jermaine
and Nikki
and our children from That Christian Fam,
aka
the King's Realm, where we shape our worldview around God's reality.
That's
a
wrap.
You know the way into my heart, only one direction. Give you all my affection, I know you yearn for. I yearn for it too, it's what we made for. My life's goal is to make you smile. Raise the kids to be great and to mean well.